Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Mafex, the Amazing Spider-Man Classic Costume Version. Number 185, I guess. I think that's what that is right there. And it's the exact same figure we've seen before, so this is going to be a pretty quick review. I just want to give you a quick rundown so that you know what you're getting in case you're not familiar with the previous versions. But if you do want to see the previous versions, there will be a link up there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. I'll take a moment, like I have been lately, to look at the packaging. The back artwork mostly matches the figure. It's not artwork, it's photos, but it mostly matches. The blue's a little bit different. Over here, the blue is significantly different. It's much more of like a true blue, rather than the much lighter blue. And then, obviously, the artwork right here is the, like, standard Spider-Man look. Not the light blue, not the dark blue, just the regular blue with the shading. Closest thing to that we have, I guess, would be the comic version. I don't think we have one that truly suits that look, though. This one is definitely the light blue version, so if that's what you like, this is the one for you. If you don't like that, you don't want it. It's definitely the light blue. So we're going to do our question of the day. Which level of darkness do you like in your blue for Spider-Man? I am partial to the light blue right here just because it hits a particular nostalgia spot, but I think I'm just going to go with the true blue, the basic standard blue Spider-Man. I do like the navy also, but I'm just going to go standard. Alright, let's do a quick height measurement. This guy stands just shy of 16 centimeters. That's going to make him pretty close to 6¼ inches. And here he is up against Darwin. Why is Darwin always posed? He's never just standing there for the height comparison. He's always doing something. Alright, so compared to Darwin, he is a little bit shorter, but not by a lot. He's about 0.9 Darwins. It's pretty close, so that's definitely suitable for a Marvel Legends display if you wanted to do that. Okay, so let's talk about the aesthetic. It is fully painted. I don't know what color the plastic is underneath. People like to talk about that. I don't really care because if it gets scratched, it's not going to look good no matter what. But it is fully painted. The light blue, I don't believe there is any shading on it. It does seem to me that the two shin pieces are painted a different color than the rest. And even these blue parts, like the knees and the elbows, which are hard plastic, they do have paint on them. At least some. So that's pretty good. They look alright. Other than the shins not matching, the rest looks pretty good. The red parts, mostly painted also. I think there might be some bare plastic here and there, but there is a wash over it to make the webbing pop, so that does give him a somewhat dirty look here and there, but other places it makes it look like fairly clean with just the line work. I wish they were a little bit more consistent with it, but I do think it looks alright. It's not too bad. It's pretty clean overall, like the transitions from red to blue. The eyes are definitely nice, the spider logo also, the detail stuff. It looks good. I have no real complaints about the paint job. The eyes are very, very clean. And it's the same body as before, which in one way is a good thing because it's a pretty good body. Again, if you want to check out those earlier reviews, they'll be up there. I do think it's time, though, that they give us an updated Spider-Man body because the hips are still not great. You can see they're very broad, and you can see the junk in there. Not his junk, the articulation. So that's not great. Some people say his hands are too small. I don't think they are, really. I mean, you could exaggerate them a little bit, but I don't think you need to, and this isn't an exaggerated build for Spider-Man. It's a very standard, fairly realistic build, so I think the hand size is okay. But yeah, I guess you could do that. Yeah, it's still just as good as before. It still has the same issues. Some people like this, some people don't. I don't like it, personally. The bottom part of the head has a little chunk right there to make it look like his cowl, I guess. His hood, his mask, whatever you want to call it. That shouldn't be there if you ask me. That should just be flat. Just go from the chin all the way back and cut that off, and then you don't have that lip right there, and it will make it look better than if you did have it. And also, you know, he does have a little bit of an anime-shaped head rather than the regular human head, but again, it's just a little bit stylized. Overall, it's a fairly realistic build for Spider-Man. So aesthetically speaking, if you like this color combo, they did a really good job. It's as good a paint job, as good an overall setup as they've done. So it's very, very pleasantly received by me. I think it looks pretty good. Now, as far as accessories go, you do get both of the heads. You get all of the same hands, and one set of magnet hands, of course, is in there, and then you do get the set of magnet feet. That's pretty good. You do get the same spread of webbing accessories. Mine are warped like crazy. They were not put into the package properly, so a lot of mine are really warped, and they are pretty off-white, which is kind of off-putting so that's a little bit of a bummer as well. And then lastly, you get the clear display stand. So it's all the same standard accessories, so nothing really to write home about there, but it is a good spread of accessories, so I'm happy about that. No Peter Parker head. If you wanted a Peter Parker head, it does not come in this package. Now, as far as the articulation goes, it works, it's the same as before, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I haven't noticed any particularly loose or tight joints. You don't need to worry about that. I do want to check on the hands, though, because we have had issues of wrists breaking, so we're going to find out right now if the joints are going to break or not. Let's see. Oh, no. It pops off perfectly well. That's good. That oh, no is an oh, comma. No, no problem. Not oh, no is oh, no, it broke. It seems to me that the wrists are not going to be a problem. I have had, I think it was the comic one busted on mine, but this one's fine. So yeah, it still poses well. Again, if you want to check that, I'm not going to go through the whole thing again in case you're already familiar, but yeah, it's as good a release as any of the Spider-Man figures. It's maybe even a little bit better looking, I think, in terms of overall consistency. I think they did a pretty solid job. I want to say that a lot of the red is actually not painted. Now that I'm looking at it a little bit closer, it looks like it might just be flat plastic, but they do tend to paint everything, and I'm not going to scratch it to check, but it does look good either way. So yeah, I'm going to recommend this for sure. It's it might be my new favorite from the batch. I like the comic one a lot, but this one's nice. So yeah, there it is. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Oh, I'll do one more height comparison for you before I go. You could definitely mix these two lines, Marvel Legends and Mafex, at least this one. So yeah, there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos almost every single day, and thousands already on the channel. So make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.